Hey everyone, it's Ometer, and today I'm going to do a project for ArtAttack Supplies. This is a design team project for ArtAttack Supplies, the.com. Of course, I will leave a link to the store in the description, you guys. Tracy has tons of stuff, the new Tilda on pre-order, the doohickeys. Now, she's looking to see if you guys are interested in, the volume 3, which is the Ooh La La. It's been released, and you guys can see pictures online and whatnot. And to see if maybe she can do another order if people are interested. So go ahead and check that out. Email her, and of course I'll leave the information in the description. So today I don't have a project yet to show you. Right? You're like, well, why am I here, bro? So here it is. I'm going to go ahead and basically make a project from scratch. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know I'm making tags. That's about it. Every year, I usually I'm a manager at a hotel here in Vegas, and usually for my co-managers, I will make them tags, for their gifts, because I know none of them craft and stuff like that. So my little gift, it's a reusable gift, because I may not want to, some may want to participate, some may want to give gifts, whatever. The point is, I give them something, I give them a little gift, and they can actually use it for their own purposes, for their family, for their kids, for their whatever the heck. And they can use it or not, whatever, I don't care. That's their business. But that way I do get to give them a gift, and, obviously, because some people feel that you give them a gift, they have to reciprocate, and you don't. That's why I tell them it's a gift for them to use for their gifts and stuff like that. So, they don't have to worry about it. And, so we're gonna make tags, and what I'm going to use is the gingerbread, village, and you can get this at the, ArtAttack Supplies, .com shop, and you see it has tons of things. And the cool thing is, this is actually ideal for Project Life and stuff like that too, or Pocket Page. But I wanted to I will never use up all of these little tags, all of these little cut aparts, if I don't use them for this. So obviously, yes, I know you're probably thinking, I'm you're so dumb. This is just like the simplest project ever that you could possibly make. It is true, but that way I figured you guys can, come along our little journey. And you can see kind of how I put things together. This is going to be quick. I'm going to put a bunch of stuff together. I have this. I have some of my scraps, and I will probably have to cut off and get back on this video and stuff like that and go back and forth as I get supplies, because I have no other supplies here other than my dies, my Big Shot, and the paper. So, and I have a bunch of these little snow globes that I made from one of the pages that I put glitter inside of the, and they already have the foam on behind, that I put glitter inside of the glossy accents, if you can see. Okay, so hopefully I'm in camera. I've never done this before. I, usually have a project in mind, and I know exactly, or somewhat exactly, which way I want to go. But I kind of wanted to show you how I do things. As you can see, this just kind of hit me spur of the moment. So I'm still trying to clear off my desk, because typically I have my iPad here, and I'm watching a movie, playing music, or whatever. But I need to make room for my Big Shot. So I don't know how long this video is, and I apologize right now. Hopefully I'm trying to make it quick. Once I get the groove of things, of what I'm making, it should go by a lot faster, because usually I have to make a demo one or a practice one, and then I go from there, and then I can, whip them out like crazy. So let's hope it works out. So I am going to make it easy for me. I'm going to use some dies. Now I have this die set, and this is by Tim Holtz Alterations die, and it has 3 different tags. I've used this, I think, out of all of my dies, this is like the second or third one that I've used the most, period. I would truly recommend it, because I know a tag is the easiest thing to cut. It's basically a rectangle with 2 chopped off corners. But when you have to make several of them, you're just dishing them out, and you can actually cut 2 sheets of paper with these. I mean, they don't recommend it, whatever, who cares? It's your die. You do whatever you want with it. You can cover it in marmalade if you want. So yeah, so I use this one. Now, you can also use, and this one is called Tag Collection. It has labels, it has the little round thing, which I need to take out, and it has 3 tags and these 2 little tiny tags. I'm not even going to bother with those, just a pain in the butt. Now, you can also use the tag and tie, and Some people just love to repackage crap and sell it. This is the same tag. The tag that I'm using from this, it's the same size that they have on this, and it also has the little circles that you cut out. This one has 2, as opposed to the other one you have to cut out 1. I usually just cut out 1, and it has a little bread thing. So yeah, I basically paid for the same die twice. But I digress. So yeah, so if you have those, you can use those, and you know, and if you have one, and you honestly, this is the one I probably used the most, the middle one. I don't know yet what I'm going to put the tags in. Usually I put them in a cute little box, a little container. Who knows what's going to happen this time? I have no idea. So I have this collection. I have my Big Shot here. And I apologize for the noise now because it is a electric one. So that's kind of what we're going on. And if I babble on or whatever, I'm just trying to keep myself entertained because typically, like I said, I have a movie or music or something playing just to kind of have in the background. I had to take out that little, ow! I cut my finger the other day, so when I keep getting it caught on everything, and it hurts like you would not believe. So if I cuss, I'm going to have to like edit that out. So here's what we're going to do. To make it simple and easy, I have the magnetic plate right there, and I have my only decent looking thing there, and if you guys don't know about the magnetic plate, it's not, I thought originally it was a full-on magnet. It's not. It actually has magnets in sections, so if you like put certain things, see how it moves? So I personally would find a place where it actually sticks better, and that way you don't have to worry about it, and you're good. Because you could just put in the paper and just keep on going, pop them out and everything, and we are good to go. I usually have a stylus to punch it, pop it out of the thing, and so we're just going to go ahead. Here's my cover plate. We're going to go ahead and pick out solid papers. We're going to pick out the solid papers for the backgrounds. Let's see here. We'll take one of these. And I had no idea. Truth be told, I kind of wanted to do this also. I have no idea what the heck to do with that. But I just thought of a thing earlier before I was, as I was getting ready for this. I have no idea what to do for certain things. And it's like, I hate to leave papers left over. So, oh, you know what? I already have this one, so we're going to use that side. So I was like, I'll just use them as little background pieces. And I'm just taking a few out right now because let me see, where's this? Ooh, perfect. As you can see, I'm trying to use the pages that I have already cut into, like this one right here. And I'm crazy. I like it to go the way the paper goes, so I can get 3 tags out of here. So fantastic. Let's see what else we got. I'm just trying to pick out some of the papers, the solid papers that don't have tags, so I can use the little cut apart tags afterwards. Okay. And this one, I would use this one. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm gonna make more little snow globes. But that's gonna take a bit. So let's go ahead, and this is like, I'm so lazy when it comes to this part. I will just take a paper, see how much I'm going to need. I can measure it, but what's the point of measuring it when I'm going to die cut it? So now we can go to our massive cutting. And I know we're supposed to have the thing seeing like this. I can use for the little eyelet thingamajiggies. I know we're supposed to have like the metal thing on top of the paper, but truth be told, this is so much easier. And since all of the papers coordinate, we can just put that there. I use 2 sheets at a time. And no matter what, I always run it twice. I will try to organize these things in a way, like I'll keep them on the top of overall. I'll show you right there. Like right there, where I can have them all together. So once I'm done die cutting everything, I have everything all in one place. Okay, so now I've cut them all. Now I have at work in my office, I have my main manager and then 3 other assistant managers. So I did make a pile of 6 for each, and I just basically picked random ones. They've already been cut. All of the little eyelet things are off to the side. I like to keep those separate because if I sneeze, cough, or anything, these things are flying everywhere. So now that I have those, all I'm going to do now is put this aside, go in and just go mad crazy and cut up the, I'm going to put the solid sheets aside, cut up the cutouts, because there's tons of them in this collection. So I am making 24 tags basically. And so yeah, so I'm gonna get my scissors, cut these up, and come back. So that way this video is not too crazy long, okay? Okay, now to this step. I just cut up several sheets of the cut-ups. Now, some of these are going to be super easy. We just have to, you know, put them on here. I'm going to get some of my foam and make them dimensional and everything. But I'm actually going to be cutting with my corner chomper thingamahoozits. We're going to be using the, let me make sure it's already, the 1/4 inch to cut the corners to kind of just make it a little bit more pleasable. Now, there are a few of these that obviously these are just crazy big, but the fact that I can cut this up and use it is going to be perfect. Now, I'm actually just going to cut around some of them just like this, and it's always easier to have when you have a good pair of scissors. That's why I like these Martha Stewart ones, and I always keep them in the sheath. You just move your paper around and just slowly start closing the scissors. So there we go. So right there, I liked the front part better, and this will go on one of the tags like. Alright, so now I have cut up all of these, and here's this card. I cut it this way. I showed you guys that one, I think. Here's this one. I'm just trying to move my stuff around here. Because what I'm going to do is then I'm going to take my tags and the side that I want to use. I'll use that one. And the side that I want to use and have them here. So this way, now I can go ahead and grab a message to put on each one of these. We'll put that one, oh, this one right here. So you can now see how, hopefully they're in frame. You can see how they look. So, and there we go. Honestly, like I said, they're going to be very simple, very quick. Obviously, this one doesn't have one. Oh my goodness. They're going to be very quick, very just to give them to people. Let me see here if I can pick some of these up. This one says what? Happy holidays to you and yours. And there we go. This one needs one as well. We will do, and I'm trying to, the reason why I have them all spread around so I can have different ones. This one really doesn't show, but look, see, we can go put this one right here, and this one shows better right there. So I can have, I can see which ones have what. Now, what I'm going to do is then stack them, because before I adhere all of them, that's one stack. I'm going to put that over here. I want to do the same thing with all of the other tags. Okay, so I finished getting the dimensionals on the 4 sets that I was making, and I had the extra little cutouts already separate, already cut and everything. And so I figured, you know what, just get some more paper and of the same paper, and I cut them up. Now, some of these are more of the same. These are actually going to go to Nathan's mom. I sometimes do make her tags and everything for her to use for her presents. So, and some of these, they can be the same because, you know, they have for her family and stuff like that. So I'm just going to, and I've already put in the little cutouts on the ones that, to coordinate them and everything. Like I said, I like to take a little bit of thought, even though I'm mass producing tons of these. If anything, they might go to some people as well. But I've made Nathan's mom some in the past. So, and some of these actually have the little to and from, but it's not enough for me to put on all of them. So of course I still have to go and find. I have a few stamps that say to and from, so I have to figure out which one I want to use. Okay, to make my little mass production a little bit quicker, I went ahead and cut, because the way the punch goes, you're going to punch it this way. I went ahead and cut these strips. I took the 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and I cut it to, I cut it in half, which is 4 1/4. Then I cut that in half, which is 2 1/8. So that way I could just stamp and punch out much easier, because I was having issues a second ago and I just wasted paper trying to get all of my punches. I mean, all of my my little backing tags cut out. So on each one of these, 4 of them fit. And sometimes you make some boo-boos, you make a bad pancake, and you just kind of see what the best technique. Now, if you see me, I'm pressing the stamp, and I'm pressing a little more right over this, because if I press right in the center, that ink from here will come off into there. So I just keep bringing them on here, and I just cut up 2 pieces of paper. I didn't even count it, but each little strip makes 4. So off of 1 sheet of paper you can get 16. So I'm just going to go ahead and get as many of these done, punched out, and then I'm just going to attach them to the back with my ATG. So now that I have them all stamped out, I just have to go in here, and the funny thing is I'm so particular making sure I have the right punched right out. And since I cut them in strips of 2 1/8, I just basically go side to side instead of having to go around the page trying to and then cut off bit by bit of the papers as I punch them. So now I've got all of my little to and from sections punched out. I'm going to go ahead and flip those over, and I'm just going to attach these with my ATG. And I like to put adhesive on a few of them at a time. That way I can then just put them on to each put them on in each section. So of the regular ones that I started, each has 6. So I thought I put it in this way, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put them this way. It'll be easier for them to read, to write on it. And since they each already have the adhesive, you just pick it up and get them on there. Okay, so what I will usually do is I will get one, get the twine, the string, and see kind of how long I will need it, and then I will just cut a bunch of them. So I think that's a good size, and the person can actually just, I'm going to tie it here. The reason why I'm not going to need the little thingamajiggy is because I'm going to tie it here, so that's going to keep it from tearing, so they don't have to worry about that. But I will usually put my ruler down, and it's about 11.5 inches. So from there, I will actually usually just keep the ruler there. Maybe put some ATG down. I know that makes no sense to people, but it's okay. And then I will press my ruler there, and that way it actually it sticks. The ruler, it's probably crooked on the screen, but it sticks through it, and I don't have to worry about it moving back and forth. I can just do it like this, and then just cut it like that and go like this. Another way that you can do it also is you can wrap this around a piece of cardstock and wrap it around, and then just cut one fell cut right through it. And you could do that. Personally, maybe I just like torturing myself, and I'm going to do it that way. So at this point, I will just put the twine through there, tie off a knot. And like I said, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible because I'm pretty sure some of these people will just throw this thing away, but you still want to make it good presentation. So there we go. The knot is up here, so we don't have to worry about it tearing or anything, and the person can then tie this. I do like to leave them like this because then they could actually tie it to whatever they need to tie it, and it's set. Whether they tie it to a gift bag or whatever, it's right there, and they don't have to worry about tearing the paper, and I don't have to worry about doing that extra step because this looks super cute just the way it is. Okay, so now that I've actually finished putting twine on all of these, this is these are the sets that I'm giving to my co-managers, and this is the one that's going to go to Nathan's mom. And then I have so many different like bags and stuff like that, but I figured something that was easy to get are these dollar bags from Target, from the Target dollar spot, and I think there's 8 in each one, so that's a pretty good deal. I was going to go all out and go crazy and, you know, decorate the bag, but I can't remember what I wanted to use, so I'm going to go ahead and I have all of these stamps. You can use random stamps. This one I won in a giveaway, but I have this one. This is an older Stampin' Up! Stamp as well, and I just really liked how simple it was. And let me get you can actually get a good fold and, you know, give it enough space. And keep in mind there's some dimension, so I'm going to fold it over at 6.5. So you don't have to do this, you don't have to score it, but it kind of lends itself better to folding it when it's scored. And I'm going to stamp on the front side, and the reason why I want to fold it to see is I want to see where what I'm going to be able to stamp on, or what I'm going to be able to, and this is the back little cut where it's folded, where I'm going to be able to stamp on. And I really have no idea how I'm going to close this, probably with a little clip or something, I don't know. So at this point now we see what space we have. So I'm going to ink my stamp up, ink it up very well, because it's like I feel like I only have one shot at this. Now, since it's going this way, instead of stamping this way, it's much easier for me to see, to kind of make sure that it's going in the right direction, is to do it this way. There we go. And I'm going to have several of these little ones. Let me see. I just realized I did that in green. I was meant to do that in red. And see, I kind of left that line there, but it's okay. Alright, so then I'm just going to put the little string on these. Now, this one that's so low, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it, and then I'm going to turn it around. I can clean off my stamp and whatnot if I want. I'm going to clean off the bow part, and I'm only going to ink the part that's a string, and then I'm just going to hopefully not mess it up and continue the string. Okay. And see, and that is where it's going to fold, and I did the wrong one. Okay. In any case, not only that, you can actually do this with the pen. I'm going to do that with the pen next, because this one totally did not work out. And I just had a stamp that I wanted to use for the sentiment. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use for the sentiment for the, this is from Stampability. This is from Hobby Lobby. It says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." And we'll go ahead and just do it in black, just to kind of get the sentiment going. And as always, I like to practice on there to see what needs to, where I need to press more or press less, and then there we go. So there's a little bag. It's also decorated. You can decorate the other side, you know, you could do whatever you would like. And now the test is, let's see if the actual tags fit in here. And these smaller ones have six, and I just usually kind of try to get the little tassels together. And I'm going to try several different ways to put these in here. I could just put them all straight in there, or I can do 3 at a time and then kind of get them to the sides so the bag has is evenly spaced in the whole bunching and everything. So I'll just put it there, fold this over, and you know what, actually I'm just going to use my washi tape. I have some Christmas washi tapes that I found at the dollar store. I have these right here. This is Merry Christmas. That one says Christmas greetings, and some snowflakes. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah. And yes, you guys, I'm basically just picking up stuff as we go. So let me see, here we go. And there. So basically my little pouch of tags is ready for gifting. And yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm going to do another bag, but this time I'm going to draw the little ribbon because I just don't like how that one really came out. So yeah, so let's get another one of these over here. And once again, I'm going to score it at 6.5. And you don't even have to score very hard. You just kind of want to make sure you have something to start with there. And I like to do both sides. Okay. So, and then we just fold it over. Oop. Okay. So I can now go crazy and stamp as many ornaments as I want because I can, I'm going to go ahead and just do the little string by hand. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment first this time. Why? Why not? This way I can kind of build around it and cover my ink meanwhile. Let's see here. And then just go nuts. And like, and this time I'm going to go crazy with the ornaments, even though that one's a little high. It is what it is. And I'm going to do the red ones first, and then I'm just going to clean off my stamp and then do the green ones. Okay, where's the other one? Oh, right here. Nope, that's not it. I'm losing stamps here as I go. Usually this is my crazy mess, and I think I really like this one, these in green, even though this one looks more like candy cane. I kind of like those in green, I guess because it's just too predictable. I think I need this one in green also. I'm just trying to fill in this space right here. Boop, 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 boom. Now there's just too many green ones. So yeah, you just basically go nuts and however you would like them. So now I'm going to go ahead and use, let me see if this Sharpie pen works. Yeah. I'm just going to kind of follow the guide of that. Just make the two little loops. You can get pretty creative with the little strings. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to make those lines. Basically, I'm just going to draw them with a ruler. Yes, because I'm that kooky. I could do, and they don't have to be full on straight. I just want to kind of make sure that they go up. And I just do them to the score line. Am I even in frame? Yeah. I just do them to the score line. And let's see. And this one's going to go behind that one and back out. And then there we go. So yeah, so truth be told, this was using the Sharpie is way easier than using the stamp that I had chosen. So I'm gonna do 3 on one side, and even though they don't fit perfectly, it divides, like I said, it divides up the space, and then I can just write. You have to remember that they're dimensional. Okay, so there we go. Now, what I was thinking is that I can just write who it's for right here. I could put to and from, and I mean to who it's for, and we call it a day. And once again, I am going to use this one because I really like how it coordinates with the collection. So there we go. Look at it. We already, did 2 more pouches. So yeah. So hope you guys like it, you guys. I am so sorry if this is a long video. I just kind of, I don't know about speeding up videos. That's why I kind of do one thing, stop it, and then start again with like the next step and stuff like that. But this way I can show you guys. And the reason why I use washi tape, you guys, is because it'll open up easily and then they can close it up again while they're using it. It's not really meant to be permanent. So yeah. So hope you guys like it. And you can actually decorate the back if you want and everything. But I figure this is just really cute. So yeah. So you guys go ahead and check out Jamie's shop. She has the tilde. Like I said, she has some of the regular tilde, some of the 2015 tilde, and the Magnolia doohickeys, and the she has the volume 4, which is called Le Jardin. If I said that correctly. If not, I do apologize to my French teacher. The next one is a garden-themed one, whereas this one is the Ooh La La. And if you are interested in that one, go ahead and let Tracy know. She is considering ordering another set of those. All right. So, you guys, I hope that inspired you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.